Hello friends, I am Professor Rajendra Koranne from my YouTube channel Teach Easy. In this video, I am presenting 20 MCQs on the topic of centroid and center of gravity of the subject of applied mechanics for second semester diploma students of automobile engineering, civil engineering and mechanical engineering. Without wasting the time, let us start. Question number 1. The point in the body at which whole weight of the body appears to be concentrated is known as A. Centroid, B. Center of weight, C. Center of gravity, D. None of the above. Now, this is the definition of center of gravity, and hence the correct answer is C. Center of gravity. Question number 2. The point in a plane lamina at which whole area of the lamina appears to be concentrated is known as A. Centroid, B. Center of area, C. Center of gravity, and D. None of the above. Now this is the definition of centroid, hence the correct answer is A. Centroid. Question number 3. The centroid of a bar of uniform diameter is located at dash 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 of the bar. A. Corner of the bar, B. Midpoint of the bar, C. End of the bar, D. Any other point. Now as the bar is aligned, the weight is directly proportional to length, and point where whole length will be assumed to be concentrated is the midpoint of the bar, hence the centroid will be at the midpoint. Hence the correct answer is B. Midpoint. Question number 4. The coordinates of centroid of rectangle are width B and depth D are A. B by 3 D by 2, B. B by 2 D by 3, C. B by 3 D by 3, and D. B by 2 D by 2. Now for the rectangle whose width B and depth is D, the centroid will be at B by 2 and D by 2 because the centroid is at the intersection of diagonals, and it will be at the coordinates will be B by 2 and D by 2. Hence the correct answer is D. B by 2 D by 2. Question number 5. For a triangular lamina of height h, the centroid is located at dash 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 from base. A. H by 3, B. H by 2, C. 2 H by 3, and D. None of the above. Now for a triangular lamina, the centroid is the intersection of medians, and it is at a distance of h by 3 from base or 2h by 3 from apex. Now here the distance is asked from base, so it is h by 3. Hence the correct answer is A. H by 3. Question number 6. For an equilateral triangular lamina ABC with base AB as B and height h, the coordinates of centroid with corner A as origin are A. B by 3 H by 3, B. B by 2 H by 3, C. B by 2 H by 2, and D. B by 3 H by 2. Now equilateral triangle is a lamina which is symmetrical about the vertical axis. Hence the centroid will lie on vertical axis at a distance of B by 2 from corner A, and it will be at a distance of H by 3 from base. Hence the correct answer will be B by 2 H by 3, that is B. B by 2 H by 3. Question number 7. For a right angled triangle lamina ABC with base AB as B and height AC as H, the coordinates of centroid with corner A as origin are A. B by 3 H by 2, B. B by 2 H by 3, C. B by 2 H by 2, and D. B by 3 H by 3. Now here, as it is a right angled triangle, now the coordinates of the centroid, both coordinates of the centroid can be known, and when you want to find out distance of the centroid from base AB, it will be H by 3, and from height AC it will be B by 3. Hence the x coordinate will be B by 3 and y coordinate will be H by 3. Hence the correct answer is D. B by 3 H by 3. Question number 8. For a semicircular area of radius r, the centroid lies at a distance of distance dash 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 from the base diameter on the axis of symmetry. A 2r upon 3 pi, B 4r upon pi, C 4r upon 3 pi, and D r by 2. Now here for semicircular lamina, semicircle is symmetrical about vertical axis. So centroid lies on that vertical axis of symmetry at a distance of 4r upon 3 pi from the base diameter. Hence the correct answer is C, 4r upon 3 pi. Question number 9. The centroid of a plane area dash 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 outside that area and the center of gravity of a regular solid dash 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 that solid. A may lie, is always within, B always lie, is always within, C may lie within, and D always lie, may lie within. Now this is important question. You must know that the centroid of a plane area can be outside the area. It is not always outside the area, can be. So the first answer is may lie. Okay, so it will be either A or C. B and D are excluded now. Okay, then center of gravity of a regular solid is always within that solid. So the second blank is always within. Hence the correct answer is A, may lie, and is always within. Okay, so the answer of this question is A. That means the centroid may lie outside the area, but center of gravity is always within that solid. Question number 10. For a solid cylinder of base diameter d and height h, the center of gravity lies on the axis of symmetry at a distance of dash 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 from the base. A h by 3, B h by 2, C h by 4, and D none of the above. For a cylinder, the CG lies on the axis of symmetry at a distance h by 2 from the base. Hence the correct answer is B, h by 2. Question number 11. For a solid right circular cone of base diameter d and height h, the center of gravity lies on the axis of symmetry at a distance of dash 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 from the base. A h by 3, B h by 2, C h by 4, and D none of the above. Now CG of solid right circular cone is on axis of symmetry at a distance of h by 4 from base. Hence the correct answer is C, h by 4. Now question number 12. For a solid hemisphere having the radius of base r, the center of gravity lies on the axis of symmetry at a distance of dash 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 from A base. A 3r by 8, B r by 2, C 3r by 4, D none of the above. The CG of solid hemisphere lies at 3r by 8. Hence the correct answer is A, 3r upon 8. Question number 13. For a solid cube of side A, the center of gravity lies within the cube at a distance of dash 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 from all the faces. A by 3, B A by 2, C A by 4, and D none of the above. Now as all the sides of the cube are A, the center of gravity will be within the cube at a distance of A by 2 from all the faces. Hence the correct answer is B, A by 2. Question number 14. For a solid square prism having side of base A and height h, the center of gravity lies on the axis of symmetry at a distance of dash 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 from the base. H by 4, H by 3, C H by 2, D none of the above. Now as it is a prism, it will lie at H by 2 from the base. Hence the correct answer is C, H by 2. Question number 15. ABC is a triangular lamina such that AB is equal to 90 mm, BC is equal to 120 mm, and AC is equal to 150 mm. The distance of its centroid from side BC is, dash dash dash. A 50, B 40 mm, C 80 mm, and D 30 mm. Now here you have to keep in mind that AB is equal to 90 mm. Let us say that it is the vertical side of the triangle. BC is equal to 120 mm. Let us say that it is the base of the triangle. And AC is equal to 150 mm. So you will find that it is a right angled triangle with angle at B is 90 degrees and it is say origin. Now we want to find out the distance of its centroid from BC. Okay, BC, that is BC is the base and height is 90. So from base it will be h by 3, that is 90 by 3, that is 30 mm. Hence the correct answer of this is D 30 mm. Question number 16. ABC is a triangular lamina such that AB is equal to 90 mm, BC is equal to 120 mm, and AC is equal to 150 mm. The distance of its centroid from side AB is dash 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 mm. A 50, B 40, C 80, and D 30. Now this is again the same question in the previous problem. Only change is that here the distance of the centroid has been asked from side AB, which is a vertical side. So from AB means it will be x bar, that is it will be BC upon 3, that is 120 by 3, that is 40 mm. Hence the correct answer is B 40 mm. Question number 17. Which of the following cross sections is symmetrical about both horizontal and vertical axis? A. I section, B. T section, C. Channel section, and D. Angle section. Now look here, I section is symmetrical about horizontal and vertical axis, T section is symmetrical about vertical axis only, channel section is symmetrical about horizontal axis only, and angle section is symmetrical about none of the axis. Hence the correct answer of this question is A. I section. Question number 18. Which of the following cross sections is symmetrical about horizontal axis only? A. I section, B. T section, C. Channel section, and D. Angle section. I section is symmetrical about both, so it is not the answer. T section is symmetrical about vertical axis, so it is also not the answer. Angle section is not symmetrical about any axis. Channel section is symmetrical about horizontal axis. Hence the correct answer of this is C. Channel section. Question number 19. Which of the following cross sections is symmetrical about vertical axis only? A. I section, B. T section, C. Channel section, D. Angle section. I section is symmetrical about both, so it is not the answer. T section is symmetrical about vertical axis only. Channel section is symmetrical about horizontal axis. Angle section is not symmetrical about any axis. So correct answer of this question is B. T section. Question number 20. Which of the following cross section has its centroid lying outside the cross section? A. I section, B. T section, C. Angle section, D. None of the above. The centroid of I section lies on that cross section. Centroid of T section lies on that cross section. Centroid of angle section lies outside the cross section. D is none of the above. Hence the correct answer of this question is C. Angle section. Thank you.